Made Fresh 96.7 The Beat, Terry J and Jazzy T with you. Got special guests in the studio. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, ladies.
What's up, y'all? I'm Shamari.
And what's up? I'm Brandy.
And we're Blaque.
Hey! First and foremost, I feel left out because y'all look lovely in your white.
Thank you.
Me and my black is
that's
slimming
all
for
right.
me.
You
Black
look great.
I ain't got my
is
summertime
back.
body yet, so
Black
we
and white.
working on
Black
it.
is in. We're
Okay.
black and white. Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
All right now. So you guys are having a good day so far.
Oh, yes.
And you guys have to tell me why you guys are having a good day so far.
We are having a great day because today we released our album, Torch, which is our most requested fan album. We recorded it 16 years ago. The last album we recorded with Natina Reed.
Yes.
And the fans signed a petition for us to release it. We released it. And now it's number 5 on the charts. It just came out today.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we are so excited. We
Best
are
day
just
ever.
truly blessed and forever grateful.
Yes. Thank you, Black fans.
And I love the cover art. Did you see the cover art? It's like a superhero theme.
Yes.
And then you got Lisa Left Eye looking over. It's so dope. So
Because
dope.
the album was actually dedicated to Lisa. That's when we did it. We have a song that's dedicated to her, and we just dedicated the whole album to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
then we
it
called it Torch because we was letting her know that we're going to keep the torch,
Keep on
That's right.
carrying
Keep
it.
the torch
carrying the torch
going.
for her. So.
Yeah.
So making this album, what has been the hardest part about it?
Well, actually, since we recorded this album so long ago, the hardest part, I think, for Shamari and I today is just realizing that we're releasing this without Natina. She's not here. But we know that she's up there, like, dancing and, like, making moves. And she and Lisa and God are the reasons why this album went number 5 today.
Yes.
So,
And it's moving up.
And it's moving up with a
Streaming.
bullet. So, I mean, I think that's just the hardest part about today is that she's not, physically here with us. But this is a great ride, and we're forever grateful and thankful to our fans because we couldn't be here without them. So it's been great.
But tell us some stories. I mean, 16 years ago this was made. Like, tell us the process. Tell us, like what does it mean to you now, like, looking back over everything and thinking about your journey now and going through things, like, just tell us about it.
Man.
I mean, it's like you said, it's been a journey. Like, really,
Yeah.
it really has.
Looking back, we recorded this 16 years ago, but it just really brings back memories, like where I was, where we recorded, like the song that's really doing well right now. Everybody loves it. It's called Try Harder. We recorded that song 16 years ago in Compton in somebody's house and was almost got attempted carjacked while he was
in
recording the
Compton.
song. So it just brings back so many memories and just thinking about how Natina is like the backbone of Blaque. And I know she's just looking down on us and just so happy to see that we finally released this album. Just what else? What other memories?
I mean, I just feel like, we recorded this album on Elektra. I
Yes.
felt like we thought that this album was actually not our best work. Like,
Right.
we really
Right.
didn't at the time when we were recording it. But, the label was very adamant about the producers we worked with, and they were like, no, just trust us. And we were looking at each other like, okay, that's what you want to do.
Right.
But
We work with Missy.
Yeah, Missy,
Shout out
Rodney
to Missy.
Jerkins. I mean, so many
Warren
great
Campbell.
people on this album. But
Absolutely.
we just didn't feel like our voices were being heard. It was very driven by the label and what they wanted to see for Blaque.
Right.
So
And now there's no label, right?
There's
now
no
it's
label.
it's independent.
Yes.
We did drop this through Symphonic, which is a distribution company. But it's just we the label.
Right.
Yep.
We own the masters.
Yeah,
so
we got a
we can put-
team,
That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
behind us, Team Blaque, shout out Team Blaque. But
Yes.
That's right. Make some noise.
yeah. But I mean, just the thought of us thinking at the time 16 years ago, like, this wasn't our best and this wasn't our favorite, but to know 16 years later
Yes.
how people are telling us now, like, yo, this sounds like you recorded it
Today.
today. Like,
Yes.
Which is crazy, right?
It's crazy. So
Yes.
we're thankful for that.
So what's down the road for you guys? Like, what's coming out? Are we gonna do some touring? Like, what? Talk to me about it.
Oh, yeah.
We're definitely going to do some touring.
Yes.
Like with the resurgence of the 90s, it's no reason why we should not be out
Absolutely.
there. So we're definitely going out on the road.
Yes.
We're definitely working on our movie.
Yes! I was gonna ask. I was gonna
Yes,
ask.
we're in the talks right
Yes,
now. So
yes.
we have so much. We have some life stories, like some really strong, deep moments that we've had with the loss of Lisa and the loss of Natina that the world really has to know about.
Right.
For sure. So yeah.
Share like a happy moment, if you will, that when you reflect on your journey and being together with the group and stuff, like share with us like a happy moment that you guys laugh about even till this day.
I think about, so you guys know we shot a movie called Bring It On.
You know I know, girl.
Yes, and shout out to Bring It On, #1 for 14
Shout out
weeks.
to the Clovers.
You know, shout out to the Clovers. Shout out to Gabby.
Kirsten
Gabby,
Dunst.
right. You
Yes,
know, but,
yes.
I think about when we were shooting the movie, we didn't realize how big this movie was going to be. Like, we really thought it was going to be a flop because it was called Cheer Fever at first, and we were like, nobody's going to want to see a cheerleading
Wait, it was called
movie.
Cheer Fever?
Cheer Fever, yeah. We were like, yo,
Nah, they switched that up.
this is going to be the worst move of our careers. Like, nobody wants to see this. And then, boom, #1 for 14 weeks. And we're like, oh, I guess we were wrong. You know, people actually do like cheerleaders. So, I mean, just stuff like that. Like, we've had so many amazing moments, and I feel like we were kind of just walking through it.
Yeah,
We didn't really
realize
like
it.
look at ourselves,
Right.
like look at what we're doing, and I'm doing that differently today. Like, I'm saying, you know what, Mari, look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's 20 years later. Look at what we're doing. And I feel like back then we didn't get that opportunity. It was just kind of like, okay, what's next? You know, so.
What advice would you have given your younger self?
Get out of my
Or back
mind. I
then.
know we too connected. We too connected. I was literally thinking that to myself as well.
Yeah, I think just stay in the moment because they're moments.
Right.
They really only last for a moment. Like when we're shooting a movie, like, yo, like it's major. It's not just some, little cheap DVD film. Like this was a major movie. We got nominated for awards. We're doing award shows. We're recording with major people. We're in the studios with these big, amazing people. And it's just like, live in that moment.
Yes, and really just I would have told my younger self, I would have probably preached to my younger self and said positive affirmations like you are strong, you are powerful, you are confident, you have the best voice ever. Like it's so many things that, I know now that I didn't know back then, and I'm just truly grateful and blessed.
With the dynamic of what's going on, politics and everything happening across the U.S. and around the world, you have the platform right now to speak to young women. What would be something you would advocate that young women do, pay attention to? If you could speak to them, what would you say to them?
If I could speak to them, I would say the same thing that I just said to myself. Like I would say, make sure you say your positive affirmations like every single day, because a lot of times we're really hard on ourselves and we don't go out and do the things that we really want to do. So I would say just continue to self-motivate yourself. Be around positive people that uplift you and inspire you and empower you to do better and to do great things.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel like it's so media driven. This world is so like, if I'm not how the girl looks on Instagram, or if I'm not, what the world say I should be, I'm not right. And it's really about just do you.
Just
do you.
And it's so
yourself.
hard because I feel like the young society these days, they're grasping on every image that they look at.
Yeah.
And so before you could do you, finding who you are is such a challenge.
Figure that out.
And you know what, like even me being on the Housewives of Atlanta, notice I really march to the beat of my own drum. I'm not trying to be out there and wearing all these extra fabulous designer clothes because everybody else is doing it. I do me, and I've always been that way. So that's what makes you special. That's what makes you stick out.
Yeah, be you. Find you and stick to it.
So we know that movies are on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Videos for the album?
Yes. We're going to
Yes.
definitely do a visual for this.
So
for
which
sure.
which single do you think you're gonna go with first?
I think we're gonna go with a mixture.
Okay.
Because it's not really like we're putting a single out. It's more like a video that shows you everything that we did leading up to the actual
Okay, that's
release
dope.
of Torch.
That's nice.
And right now, it's looking like Try Harder
Yeah.
is gonna be the.
Gotta let the fan choose.
I was gonna say,
Gotta let the fans choose.
The
The
fans,
vote.
the fans vote. The fans made this happen for us, so we're gonna let the fans choose. You're right.
I gotta ask you guys a question because the fan bases can be a very powerful thing, and so like they've been behind you guys for a long time. What does that mean to you guys that people are still requesting to hear from you guys?
It's unreal.
I'm shocked. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like me and Brandy are just boohoo crying all day today
Yes.
with all of the love and the support from the fans that have stuck by our side for the past 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yes.
that's a career long. Like
yes.
people
Right.
don't last in the industry more than maybe 6 months, and you got people
Right.
that still like decades later, like yo, come on, like we need this
all
music
over
from
the
y'all.
world.
Yeah,
Like
all
all
over the
over the world. They're asking for us. They want to see it. They want to hear it. They want to love on us. They want to see us in person. They're just like, Blaque, and that's just amazing. It's truly amazing.
And now it's here.
Now it's here. Torch is streaming everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you can listen. So
All
make sure you
digital
plug it in.
Go get it.
Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be the listen to. So put them headphones on, man. ATL. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
Anytime
so
you guys
much.
want to, just chat it up, hang out with us, talk
For
to us
sure.
about
Come
what
back,
going
come
on.
back, come
Yes,
back.
we got
Absolutely.
the movie.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna need y'all to come back.
We got to talk about that. We got more to talk about. So, but thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank
Thank
you
you for having us. Thank you.